we're just testing.
But I want to test on the web. I don't want to miss.
Who calls the shots around here, you or mommy? Hey there, friends. Welcome to Too Much Mom, the show about stuff moms deal with. I'm so happy to have you, and happy Friday. I'm Kristin Smith. So listen, between you and I, the catastrophe this week has been trying to control my kids' futures. So it started a couple of days ago. We got our son Kingston a punching bag for Christmas, right? He hasn't touched the thing. So I have the brilliant idea, let's break out the punching bag so you can, burn off some energy. So I get it out and I sit back and I'm like, okay, go try it, bud. And this happens. Go, 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 go. Good job, bud. Like, what? Oh my gosh, like who are you? How are you a professional boxer? You're 4 years old. I'm freaking out at this point. And to be honest, at first I thought it was a little cute. I was like, he's so good at this. This is awesome. But then I got scared, like really scared. Like fear paralyzed me because I seriously thought, oh my gosh, what if he wants to box when he gets bigger? What if he wants to play football? Or any other sport that involves getting his face bashed in? Like, this is terrifying to me. I'm thinking about hiding the punching bag. What do you think? Is that mean? That's controlling, right? I need to know what you think. Have you ever dealt with something like this? Leave a comment. Let me know your thoughts on kids, contact sports, and controlling behavior as parents. All right, now that I got that out of my system, we've got a giveaway. Last Friday on our very first show, I told you about our $50 gift card to the Slumberkin store. And guess what? We have a winner, one of our lucky subscribers. And without further ado, the winner is Balancing Davis. Yay, congratulations. You have got yourself a $50 gift card to Slumberkins. I'll send you a message on YouTube and tell you how to claim your prize. It's the only system where your kids complete chores, manage allowance, and invest in stock. Busy Kid. Download it now for Android and iPhone.
Clean it. I want it clean. Clean my room and find my chores.
I am so excited for our special guest today. You've probably seen her on the Today Show, The Doctors, Showbiz Tonight, and everywhere else. Please welcome TV personality and author of the Fab Mom's Guide, How to Get Over the Bump and Bounce Back Fast After Baby, the Fab Mom herself, Jill Simonian.
Yay! Thank you.
Welcome to Too Much Mom. Thank you for coming on the show.
Thank you.
We have so much energy together. We're like about to fly out of the room. And we've never met.
We're gonna like gesture and like have a great time and yeah.
I'm so happy to meet you because I followed you on social media for quite a while. I love your book first of all.
Thank you.
How old are your girls?
Okay, my girls are 8 and 7. So here's the big like kicker, Fab. Everyone thinks Fab is like fabulous shoes, hair, makeup, blah, 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 blah. It's a little bit of that, but Fab is focused after babies. So my big thing was I had my girls back to back. They're 16 months apart. It was like a wham bam surprise pregnancy both times. I apparently forgot how babies are made twice.
Yes.
So I wasn't expecting to have back-to-back babies, but when I did, I learned a lot about myself and how the change of motherhood really alters you from the inside out in positive ways and sometimes not so positive ways.
Yeah.
And my goal was to stay focused. So I started blogging, started journaling, started writing. And then when my youngest was a few years old, I said, I want to write this book for first-time pregnant moms.
I love that because I think when you look at the title, you think it's just to get your body back in shape, but there's so much more to getting in shape as a new mom than just the outside.
Yes.
Most of it's up there.
Up here.
Yeah, I love that. So I love your book and I love your blog. And I wrote down a little note from your blog that I love.
Oh my gosh.
It's a quote you said, a direct quote.
I'm scared.
We're the ones making parenting so hard these days. I love that. What do you mean by it?
exactly what I said. Not in a bad way. I'm not smack talking us moms. You know how we all feel about motherhood and being a sisterhood and in the trenches and all that stuff.
We've got to celebrate each other,
However, we are making parenting hard these days because we're the ones allowing ourselves, and I include myself in this also, especially now that my girls are elementary school aged and I'm finding myself navigating homework and friends and activities and social, school, everything. My life, my husband's life, everything. We're making it hard because we're allowing ourselves to be overscheduled. We're the ones signing up for all the things when we know we don't have time. And then when it comes up, we say, I'm so exhausted. And it's like, wait, but who signed up for that? Me. But I'm complaining. And we're the ones who are and I've done this, especially when I was working and trying to be a stay-at-home mom at the exact same time.
Juggling, I call that juggling the planets.
Yeah, and you're like, what are you doing? I'm working all day and then I'm coming home and insisting that I make a home-cooked meal. You can't be 2, 3, 4 things at one time all the time. You have to take shifts, you have to take turns.
But then
we're making it hard.
I totally agree with you, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm so convicted. She's talking to me. But at the same time, I think when we scroll on our Instagram feed and Facebook and we see all these perfect moms, there is some pressure on ourselves to keep up with the Joneses.
Yes, but we have to make ourselves infuriated before we say, oh, I have to keep up. Don't look at like this, challenge, like all of us challenge. When I've gotten to the point now, and maybe it's because my kids are older and I'm looking back and I have like a different 2020 perspective. But now when I see the perfect pictures on Instagram where everyone's posed and there's a backdrop and they're like this and their children are like this and the balloons and the this and that, I get so inexplicably angry. These special moments that used to be special are supposed to be every single day, and we see that every day. That makes me angry.
And we need to know that it's not real.
It's not real.
And I think everyone knows that, but we need to remind ourselves of it and internalize it. And to be honest, that's one of the big reasons why I started this show, why I wanted to have this platform, because we need to be authentic together. We need to celebrate each other's ugly and chaos and imperfection and own that that's actually real life. So we have this Facebook group called the Too Much Mom Tribe, and for subscribers of the show to kind of continue the conversation on social media. And I've got a few questions from a few moms in our group. So here we go, from Marissa Taylor. She says, is there a cure for mommy guilt? Mine is terrible.
You refuse it. Here's my thing, and my own mom used to tell me this. There is no such thing as guilt. Feeling guilt is a human emotion, I think, that comes from when we're genuinely questioning our choices. So the first thing is, dear viewer, Marissa, right?
Yeah, Marissa.
The first thing is you have to make a choice to make choices and stick to them. And this is the choice. We're making it, we're doing it, we're making it happen, we're moving on, we're not paying attention to it unless there is some sort of consequence that harms our kids, our family, ourselves.
I love that.
We're moving on. We're not you're invited to dinner, you don't want to go because you're flat out tired. You say, I can't make it tonight. You don't go, you make the choice to not sit home and say, why did I say I couldn't go? I should be there, blah, 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 blah. Or particularly for working moms. And a friend of mine told me this a long time ago, when you're working, no matter what your job is, what circumstance, if you can't be there with your child for homework or a play or whatever, you explain and you say, mommy is working for our family, for you, for me. You explain it. This is what our family is doing right now. I am working. I love you. We're all on this team together. And you figure out a way to either make it up or compensate in some way, but you cannot feel guilty because that guilt is gonna crumble you, you know?
It really does eat you up from the inside out. And it's so important, and I've taken that principle and implemented, especially recently, explaining the why to my kids. Like, why am I going? Because every choice I make ultimately is for my family and the betterment of my family. Okay, so Marissa, thanks for starting that conversation. Okay, so Karina Gonzalez says, my kids are always put together. My home is clean most of the time, but there's never enough time for me. And man, I relate to all you moms out there. I've been there.
Yes, it's hard. You can't have everything at the same time. You can't.
Yeah.
Whether you're talking about working and versus staying home, whether you're talking about a clean house versus clean children, I don't know. What do you?
Something's gotta give.
Here, I'll say this, frankly. I'm a stickler about keeping my house in ship-shape order. Is it 100% immaculate? No. But my big thing is the kitchen needs to be decent. The den needs to be decent. My bed needs to be fixed. One of the things I talk about in the book as a brand new mom, the one thing I would try to do every day was just to fix my bed. And if it's one thing that's done, it's okay. There's times when I don't shower in the day.
Yeah.
Because I want my kitchen clean. And guess what? But you know what I mean? Like, but I'm home and I'm not going anywhere or whatever.
So true.
But you can't have everything at the same time.
That's what's real. Did you shower today?
I did.
Really? I did.
I did.
I showered yesterday, and I'm gonna shower later today.
Okay, you're good.
Yeah, thank you. My
You're
kitchen's
good.
clean though.
You're good. No, it is. It is clean.
And I have makeup on.
I know.
Which is like a big thing.
No, it's good.
I'm so glad that you're here, Jill, and we can talk about stuff like this.
It's fun.
So much fun. Can you come back from time to time?
Yes, can we please?
I know. Oh my gosh, you are giving us a book to give away to our friends at home.
Yes.
Which I love. The Fab Mom's Guide, you guys, all you have to do is subscribe to this channel, and one of you lucky subscribers will get to take home one of Jill's books. Jill, you're the best.
Thank you.
Thank
You too. Thank you.
Hugs.
Mwah. Thank you.
And that's it for today's show. Thank you so much for joining us. I had so much fun with you today. Listen, if you like today's show, prove it, like it, hit that red subscribe button wherever it is, and share with all your mom friends. But most importantly, above all else, don't waste a minute of being a mom. I know it's all too much, but we're in it to win it together, and we're doing a great job. I'll see you next Friday.